With about a month to go before Election Day, and with in-person absentee voting starting this week, you're probably hearing more about referendum question 1. So what is it? If you only pay attention to lawn signs or some Facebook posts, question 1 is about voter ID, requiring voters to present valid identification when they cast ballots. Simple, right? 36 states already have some version of a voter ID law. But question 1 is not that simple. In addition to requiring voter ID, the proposed law would make a series of other changes to how Mainers can vote, particularly when it comes to absentee voting. That matters because Maine has increasingly embraced absentee voting. Last election alone, 45% of all ballots cast were absentee. If question 1 were to pass, absentee voting would become more difficult. First, 2 days of absentee voting would be eliminated. Currently, voters can cast ballots early until the Thursday prior to Election Day. That would move to Tuesday, a full week before Election Day. The new law would no longer allow absentee ballot requests to be made by phone or by family members. It would end what's known as ongoing absentee voter status, which allows seniors and disabled residents to receive ballots every election without having to reapply in person. It would ban communities from providing prepaid postage for absentee ballot return envelopes, and it would limit the number of drop boxes to 1 per community. There's more technical changes too. Those are just the big ones. Supporters have simplified their argument by making it about election integrity. Requiring voter ID and making these other changes reduces voter fraud, they say. But voter fraud is exceedingly rare, even though claims and allegations surface most election cycles. Opponents of question 1 say requiring ID to vote can be a barrier for some. Besides, an ID already is required when you register to vote. And if the referendum was only about voter ID, the conversation might be different. But for opponents, voter ID combined with the other changes question 1 makes to absentee voting is the bigger concern.